Welcome back, man.
This is Coldblooded Recap.
Oh yeah, we back.
We are
Episode some.
yes.
We're probably in the teens now.
For the first time in a while, we're doing a normal.
We're in the normal set. We got the
Yes,
jerseys back up. We got the Kobe's. We got the LBJs of the world.
Yes, we are back with another normal podcast. It was fun doing the little kind of
I enjoyed it, man.
things we did. Hope you guys are doing well.
Yeah,
Thank you for tuning in.
Appreciate it as always. All the viewers, all the likers.
Yes, all the supporters.
Oh yeah. Even though
We
it's small
appreciate
right
it.
now.
We appreciate
Hey,
appreciate them.
Whatever it is.
But we're back, and as you guys may know, NBA is back.
Oh yeah.
Scrimmages.
But first, I mean, we gotta introduce ourselves, man.
They
might have forgot. They might have.
I always forget, to tell you the truth.
We got to the right of me. We got Danny.
Lunch Lady D.
Oh yeah. And to the left of him,
To the left we got John.
also known as
John.
formerly. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah,
we
John.
get it.
We back in
And
the
then,
building.
as always, we got my beautiful wife behind the
shout
camera. She's doing, her stuff.
Yeah, I think we said she's the producer, the executive producer, the director, the executive director,
All of the above.
the assistant to the director, and to
Assistant
the executive
of
director, and to the
All of the above.
Yeah.
Every position you can
yeah.
think
I
of.
lost myself.
She's all of that. But yes, we are. Sorry, I always forget to introduce ourselves. But
Oh yeah.
just for those, maybe we got new viewers. That's who we are. But yes, as I was saying, the NBA is back. Oh, actually, before we get into that, John,
Sure.
how was your week? How was your?
Surprisingly fast, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was work related. Maybe it's just like days were just fucking flowing, and workouts were pretty good, and
Right.
got in a little bit more reading. I haven't been watching anime recently. I will say that. I finished watching Death Note for all the people out there that watch Death Note.
I have yet.
I was telling you about it.
You told me to watch that, and the anime, because I watched the real.
Yeah,
we watched it.
We watched the movie, and it was terrible. It was terrible. Like it did the anime no justice. It was terrible. But yeah. Anyways, so I finished watching that like last week, and since then I just haven't been watching anything. So.
Right. Okay. Yeah. For me, it went by all right. It was just a regular Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday,
Right.
Monday through Friday. So it was all right. I mean,
And then now we're here.
Yes, now we're here.
Yeah.
It is actually Friday night. NBA came back Wednesday. And
It was fun, man. We had some action, and
Yes.
I know, Giannis played a game, and we had the Lakers game as well. I believe
That was Thursday.
Yeah, yesterday night. So
yes, Lakers played against the Mavericks. For those
yeah.
of you who don't know,
it was a
close game.
It was a good game. Luka was doing his thing.
Yes. For those interested, for the scrimmages, obviously they don't matter.
Right.
So LeBron James, AD, they only played 15 minutes.
Right.
For the first game of the scrimmage, it was only actually 10 minutes. I don't know if you knew that.
No.
And then because they have 3 scrimmage games.
Sure.
And then they have, the first one was 10 minutes each quarter. And then the second 2 is 12 minutes, like normal.
Right.
It's just to get get their legs under them, because, conditioning when you're playing ball and conditioning and the, running and stuff, it's not the same.
Yeah, competition versus
Right.
just runs.
So, it was the Lakers were 104 and the Mavericks 108.
Yeah. Sorry, man.
It was a good game. It was great to see basketball back.
Yeah, and LeBron, man, he's got them gray beards.
Yes, he does. He does.
Looks good.
Yeah. Obviously, there's a lot of talk with MVP candidates between him and Giannis.
I mean, who else? I mean, you could say Giannis, sure. Yeah, they're in the same spot they were last year, the same way. I mean, I don't understand what's the fascination with Giannis when LeBron's been doing this for so long.
Right.
And now he's done it again with the Lakers. He got AD to the Lakers. Like, it's just, I mean, who else?
Yeah.
Who else but LeBron? And this is coming from an ex-LeBron hater. I just appreciate LeBron so much now. It's just like,
there's just a lot of debate about who should be MVP, who should even be Defensive Player of the Year. Which the people arguing Giannis as well.
Giannis is
they have a point. They have an argument.
for sure.
But
and I'd love to say Kawhi, but I mean, he doesn't play as much. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I think this year I think they played 60 something games before the season kind of stopped. He played 51 games, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So I mean, he played a fair amount, but it felt like
15.
it was more games that he missed. But I mean, who knows? You know, Anthony Davis is obviously one of the defensive candidates,
Sure.
Defensive Player of the Year. I'm looking forward to see who wins the awards. The votes, they can only vote. The voters can only vote, not their performance for the restart, but only their performance from the season.
Right.
So I don't know if that's gonna, affect Giannis or LeBron, because I don't know if you remember towards before the season ended, Giannis got hurt.
Right.
He missed the last couple games for Milwaukee, so I don't know if that's gonna hurt him. Who knows? But it should be fun, exciting results when they come back. Obviously.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm dick ranting LeBron right now, and I'd hope he'd win.
Right.
And I mean, how cool would it be for his comeback season?
Yeah.
I mean, I know last year was his comeback season from the Cavs, coming
Right.
to the Lakers, but the situation they were in, they just weren't ready for it,
Right.
how they are now. So,
I have to ask you.
I think it'd be cool for LeBron. My bad.
No,
to win the MVP and the chip. It'd just
right.
be like,
Yeah. On Twitter, I had asked the questions. If I want to know your opinion. If the NBA were to change the logo from Jerry West to someone else, who would you want it to be? And I got a lot of responses. A lot of people said, I don't know if you want to say yours or you want me.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll say one to begin with. Dr. J.
Okay. So you're going old school.
That'd be my first, because I mean, Dr. J was MJ's inspiration, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was before the Magic and the Larrys of the world. Like he was just coming out, and they were just coming in, That'd be my first choice.
That's a good one. That's a good pick, And so for some of the replies I got was obviously Kobe and MJ. Someone said Shaq, but
yeah, I mean, if you want to like demonstrate just pure dominance, I'd put Shaq.
right.
Because that's what Shaq.
Yeah, so I'm just curious because I think weren't they?
But I mean, how beautiful would that be if the Dr. J,
Yeah.
Yeah,
that would be true. In other sports worlds, John, boxing.
Ooh.
Boxing. I'm sure some of you have heard Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr.
Fucking excited, man. I really wish, and I really fucking wish COVID never happened, because this, other than it just being terrible, man, I've always wanted to see Mike Tyson live, bro.
Right.
Oh,
and his last fight, John, I think, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, I thought it was 2006. But yes, 2005, 2006. Somewhere around there.
I think he got knocked out by McBride.
Yeah, he had lost. So I think that's going to be, I don't know, it's supposed to be September 12th.
Right. 4 days after my birthday. My little brother's birthday, actually.
On your little brother's birthday?
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, so it's going to be fun.
Man, I'm excited. I hope it's not like an exhibition, like.
Right.
I really hope it's just.
He's.
Balls to the walls.
He was interviewed on. He was in an interview. I can't remember. It was ESPN First Take with Max Kellerman, and they had asked him. He had asked him why is he doing it, and he just simply answers, because I can.
Right.
So I don't know. Maybe.
Badass.
Yeah. Hopefully he's out to show people that, he still got it at 54 years old.
Yeah. I mean, we still see Evander Holyfield too, right?
Right. And I'm not sure how old Roy Jones Jr. is.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
But yeah, it should be fun.
They're both pretty old.
We've never witnessed Mike Tyson. Well, I wasn't at the time. When I was younger, I wasn't into boxing, so.
Yeah, and I mean, we were born in the late '90s, which is when Tyson was like really,
in prime.
you know, and then he obviously had the dip, and when he went to prison, and those those fights with Holyfield just kind of diminished his career, and in a sense, kind of made it not as pretty as it originally was. Before it'll be fun. I really want to see Mike Tyson.
And then
motherfucker's head off.
You heard about this whole Nate Robinson and Jake Paul? They're gonna be the undercard apparently that same day, September 12th.
Yeah, it'll be a fight.
That'll be interesting. I mean,
I saw the last event where Jake Paul fought. He's not bad.
Right.
I mean, he fought someone that was fucking terrible. That guy he should have not been in that fucking ring, man. That guy was, I think his name was like Gibbs or
I don't remember.
Something stupid. That guy should not have been in the ring like that. Like, come on, man. But anyways, Jake Paul looked pretty good. Like he had good fundamentals.
Yeah,
it looked like he was a pretty good boxer.
Right. Okay.
Obviously he'd lose against someone with like 5-10 years of experience, right? But
of course.
Yeah, his 6 months or however long they trained for was pretty good.
So they're supposed to fight September 12th as well. So that'll be an interesting fight, Yeah,
we'll see if Canelo fights on that. I don't know if Canelo will fight this year, but
I'm not sure either.
He always fights in like September 16th. Like.
Oh, okay, really?
Yeah.
Anything happen in the UFC world, John? I'm not really up to par.
So I mean, there's been fights going on since Jacksonville was like the first event that they held.
Okay.
Which is when Florida opened up first before anybody else. So they had a couple events there, and then they moved back to Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
And they had a few events there because I think they had like 4 events.
Okay.
Lots of pay-per-views in the last couple months. The biggest one was probably I'm sure you've heard of Masvidal, right? Gamebred.
Mm-hmm.
He's the guy that knocked out this guy with his knee in 5 seconds.
Oh, okay. I think I seen the video.
Yeah, so they call him like street Jesus and stuff like that. So that was a big fight, but it ended up being a bore.
Right.
Other than that, I mean, this weekend we have actually tomorrow night we have Darren Till and fighting Robert Whittaker, which Robert Whittaker was once the middleweight champ.
Oh, okay.
He just lost in his last fight to the new champion. So.
Oh, okay. So okay, that's interesting. Is that all happening on the island?
Yeah, Yaz Island is in Abu Dhabi. Which is a beautiful island, and everything's isolated and stuff like that.
That's kind of cool.
And COVID testing, there's a lot less cases and stuff like that. So
yeah, same with
it's doing good with like the NBA.
The NBA, yeah, the NBA. The last time they had tested, 350 plus players, staff, and everybody, I believe, unless it's just players, I'm not sure. They all came back negative, so they're doing something right. Props to Adam Silver and everybody involved to set everything up.
They spend a lot of money on it, so it should be good.
If I'm not mistaken, they spent 1.5. I'm not sure, million or billion.
Bro, that's more than a million.
Is it 1.5 or 150 billion? Something crazy, and hey, it's paying off. I mean, obviously, I don't know if they're gonna get. They're losing money for sure, but
I don't know. I mean,
I think they already said that they're losing money by coming back because obviously, fans, they're not getting money from that. I don't know what else, but supposedly they are. And obviously, have to pay all these people that are going to work and to make sure everyone's safe. I don't know if you've been keeping up with Matthias Thibault, Troy Daniels, and JaVale McGee. They're all doing vlogs of what it's like to be in the bubble.
Right.
It's on YouTube. It's pretty interesting. If you can kind of see through their eyes of what they're doing. They're getting tested. They're getting served, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and they show what they have, and it's just, but it's beautiful. The place is beautiful. Yeah. They got everything. Fishing, golfing, basketball courts, obviously, and I don't know. It's pretty cool.
Not a bad time to be an NBA player. As bad as the situation is,
right?
It's like,
you're in a bubble, so you're, I mean, it's not.
It's so cool, man.
It's
that
not
they get to experience that.
It's not obviously 100% safe, guaranteed you won't get sick, but hey, they're doing something good. I don't know. I think we should all be in a bubble. I'm just kidding, but and then baseball came back. Yeah, Earth. Baseball came back. So today's Friday. It was yesterday. The opening.
By the way,
opening day.
Yeah, Dr. Fauci, man. there's this there. Yeah, so he threw out the first pitch, and he's the one.
Oh, yeah.
He's the one that's been like advising like the CDC, and,
Right.
and just kind of like
Right.
giving his expertise. And when he threw the pitch, it was so fucking bad. It went to the side,
Yeah.
and someone was like, "Man, this guy really doesn't want anybody catch anything. He has consistency or some shit like that." And I was like, "Oh my god, that's so
I did
gold.
see that. I did see the video. Now I know what you're talking
funny,
about.
Dude. That's who's fucking gold.
Yeah, it's they compared it to the 50 Cent throw. I don't know if you remember.
Oh
that.
yeah, he's fucking terrible.
They compared it to
And
that.
it's so bad because like he's a little guy, right?
Right.
Flashy. But 50 Cent's a big dude.
Big
He could
guy.
have just like muscled it
Right,
in, but
right.
he was like what the fuck?
I don't know what he did.
Like throw a pitch, bro.
Right. But anyways, yeah, opening day was yesterday. I didn't check what the games were exactly, but I'm a Dodgers fan, so Dodgers played the San Francisco Giants. I was gonna say 49ers. San Francisco Giants, and I think they won.
Right.
I think it was 8-1 or 8-2 or something like that. I fell asleep because it was kind
Hey,
of.
good on you guys, man. You guys got Mookie Betts.
Yeah, they signed him to a crazy contract.
12
He's
years, 365.
12. So you know what? He's gonna be with the Dodgers. I mean, obviously, unless they trade him and stuff, until 2032. Doesn't that sound crazy?
Yeah.
2030. And the fact that baseball is more known for contracts that are long. 10 years.
Mike Trout.
Right.
Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper, yeah.
Manny Machado.
And so it's crazy how that's even a thing, because I don't think you'll ever see that in basketball or football. But I think it's more.
Hey, we just saw it in football.
Oh, I guess we did.
Pat
yeah.
Mahomes.
Yeah,
10
years.
10 years. 500 mil.
That's crazy.
That's bigger than any
I forgot.
MLB contract.
That's
I
right.
think that's bigger than Mike Trout. So Mike Trout is like.
That's
shit.
right. I forgot about that one. But for the most part, that's rare. That's a player.
That's the first time I've ever seen that.
Right, in our lifetime.
In football, for sure.
And I think it's obviously it happens less because you're more vulnerable to injuries. Or I don't know if injuries has to do with anything with the contracts and why they're not as long.
Kind of. Running backs.
Right.
When did they ever get good contracts?
Right. Yeah, and so I think that's why baseball. I mean,
Like,
baseball you do get injured,
Like,
but
did you just see like Derrick Henry's new contract?
Yeah, it's.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
These guys
that's true.
These guys deserve so much more money. Like, they're literally carrying teams. Like,
Yeah.
Like, whatever.
But yeah. So baseball is back. I think they have instead of it was I don't know they play a lot of games. They play like 120 or 30 games.
Yeah,
Normal season.
It's a lot. It's always a lot. But
This season,
it's baseball because they play back to back.
Yeah.
Back to back.
This season, they're playing 60 roughly, and I think the playoff format is a little bit different. I'm not sure how exactly it works right now because I'm not that into baseball, but I keep up with the Dodgers.
Right.
But yeah, it's a little bit different this year, so it'll be interesting how that all works. And baseball isn't in a bubble like the NBA, so we're for sure gonna see positive cases.
Right.
I think today there is a positive case. I forget what team it was, but someone came out with it. So they obviously he's not playing, but the team is still playing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so it's
crazy
kind of
shit.
I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna work.
Works. Yeah, like,
They're not in a bubble. Obviously, even if you were, it's not 100% guaranteed, but it's less likely to get a spread. But it'll be interesting to see how they handle it and see what happens moving forward. But I'm definitely excited to get sports back because it's been 4 months.
It's about time.
It is. But John, didn't you say you wanted to sing or something? He's like, before we started, he's like, we should probably have a section where I sing. I was like, hey, if that's what you want. If that's what you want, I'm not blaming you. But
if I were a boy.
I think unless there's
some auto-tune in that.
Unless there's something else you want to talk about, John, or if he wants to do his concert, it's.
I mean, we can do it. I'm just kidding.
Unless there's something else you want to talk about, John, I think that should wrap it up for me. Yeah. Obviously, this coming up week, there's going to be more sports, and the season of NBA, the official season of the restart is going to start. So we'll have more to talk about, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
But if there's anything you guys want us to talk about, just let us know. We're willing to talk about whatever you guys want. So should that wrap it up, John? Or
yes, sir.
Hope you guys enjoyed.
If I were a boy.
Let us know what we can do to improve. Let us know anything, comments, questions, concerns. Links to our socials will be down below, and I hope you guys have a good one. See you guys next time.
See you next time. We out.